best bit comes in a second when I stucco it. So this is, if you like, this is a ceramic slurry based on colloidal silicate with some non-expandable ceramics in there called molokite. Good. And then to consolidate that, we stuck it over and then we dry. Oh, there you go. Okay. Just to make a quick talk about D-wax, we do the, when I put it on, I put the torch on full bore onto it as best I can. The heat goes through the shell, hits the wax, and actually melts the bit of wax just behind the shell. Now the heat goes in further and the wax expands. It's got a tiny gap to expand into, so you don't crack the shell. So it's actually quite a tricky little process. It's called flash de-waxing.
One of these days, things gonna change.
The next thing we do is we're going to put another coating on of the white stuff, okay? And then we can dry that with a flame because it's there's no wax to worry about anymore. We're drying slowly because we don't want to crack the wax, or the wax mustn't expand. But once we've got no wax in there, you can dry it with the flame. So we go a bit heavier. Away from the actual surface of the piece. We don't care about bubbles anymore. So what I did is, we normally would make these on site, but you can see it's just a cup, okay? I've put a couple of legs on it, okay? And I've just made a ceramic shell and de-waxed it. So that gives us a crucible. And so these, you've got to handle them as though they're going to break. They're so delicate, okay? So pretend they're going to bust on you, so don't put any silly pressures on them. We're going to pour that like that, okay? So I've got a trick where I just pressurise with my thumb and by going like that. Look at that. Okay. Oh. Okay, and that can go in there. I'm just going to do that. And I might in fact actually use a tiny bit of fibre wool. And I can just dip that in there and that'll actually push into there, like so. Use some more of the scoop on the outside. And fixed.
Shrek.
Okay.
That is lingamite. A piece of metal.
No, not quite. See this bronze? That's a piece of bronze I've shattered with an axe, okay? Wow. Oh, 800. That's too much for us.
That's amazing.
Okay, that's much more than I expected. Okay. Hang on, something like that. 439, perfect. Okay, we'll call that what we want, okay? That's good, that's a good one. Okay. With some very special glue, okay? So that goes into there like so. This goes into here like that, and we make up our glue. Now to make the glue, I might have some here already, because the glue is just very thick ceramic shell. Okay, look at that. There's the glue. Okay, there's a bit of glue. Okay, oops. There is our furnace. There's our dry shipping. We place this in here without touching the top. That can go on like that. Can I see in the hole? We've got a furnace. see the molten bronze in there.
Wow.
Turn over. That's in the hole.
Oh my God.
There's your casting.
Wow.
What was I doing there, okay? Just a bit of explanation. I set my alarm for 10 minutes, but by 9 minutes I noticed it was molten, okay? That bronze is now set, it's gone cold. Patience, who's got patience? Oops. First of all, save the crucible, okay? We'll get to your crucible. Well, I want to say. And that crucible can be reused. How about that? Look at that. Okay? And here's the second success.
Oh, hello, Alfie. I love you. Oh my God, he's so cool. Wow.
So every mark on the wax is on that piece of bronze. Step backwards onto your sunglasses. There you go. Over we go. We're in the hole. We're cooked.
It's bloody hard work. Yay! Victory!
Just take up any nasty sharp edges. So sort of, you want to make it so it sort of feels good. Every detail is there, all very fancy, but it's not. You wouldn't exhibit that. Okay, it's not up to exhibition standard. And you can start to see what we're having. We're starting to form some oxide on the surface. Now the thing is, these sulfides they're very hard to get rid of the high polishy stuff, okay? So there are different ones we can do there, but you get the idea, okay? And keep going a bit.
If you heat it, that would give it a different...
It'll go quicker, it'll go black much quicker.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to do it without the heating so that we actually get a sort of a browning coming. You can see the transformation coming. So it doesn't have to, the colour is not the important thing, it actually is about getting a surface that looks good, okay, and a piece that looks good. It needs a bit more, doesn't it? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll take it quite dark maybe, and then I'll wire brush it and see what we look like. So you put it on, you take it off, you put it on, you take it off, you put it on, you take it off, and eventually you get to something that looks really fancy. Okay. I'm thinking about that. I've done that before many a time.
Put your
Okay.
leather glove on your left hand.
You do. So left hand gets beaten up so badly. Okay, and back over. It's quite tricky to green. You've got to get it just the right temperature and apply it, and then add just the right strength, and you start to get a green starts to appear. Otherwise you get sort of, well, other colours too. In this case, we're going to have other colours. The green might not come today. Okay. It's really weird. I think the sulphide underneath it has disturbed it somehow. Okay, but there we're getting a bit of... No, that sulphide for
Ha ha ha.